Namaskar, good evening. You are watching Rajya Sabha television. I'm Smriti Rastogi with News Tonight. Let's begin the bulletin with the top headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says India will develop only if the Northeast develops, as he inaugurates and lays foundation of projects worth 4,000 crore rupees in Arunachal Pradesh, Assam and Tripura. Also assures people in Assam that no harm will come with the implementation of the National Citizens Register. Development along with the welfare of people should be the goal, says Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu. Also emphasizes on the need to achieve a balance between development and environment. Robert Vadra appears before Enforcement Directorate for the third time in 4 days for questioning in the money laundering case relating to the purchase of properties worth £1.9 million in London. Will also depose before the ED on February 12th in Jaipur. And Kolkata Police Commissioner Rajiv Kumar quizzed in Shillong by CBI in the Sharda Chit Fund scam case. Supreme Court had fixed the Meghalaya capital as the venue for his interrogation. Our top focus tonight, Prime Minister Narendra Modi today inaugurated several projects and laid foundation stones of many vital schemes worth over 4,000 crore rupees for Arunachal Pradesh at a function in Itanagar. At Holongi, Prime Minister laid the foundation stone for a greenfield airport and inaugurated a retrofitted airport at Tezu in Lohit district. He also inaugurated the new Doordarshan channel for Arunachal Pradesh, DD Arun Prabha. Addressing a public rally, the Prime Minister said that New India will only develop when Northeast develops. Prime Minister also dedicated to the nation the 110 megawatt hydroelectric plant and laid the foundation stone for a permanent campus of the Film and Television Institute of India at Jute. He also inaugurated 50 health and wellness centers in the state, also through a remote at a function at IG Park.
न्यू इंडिया तभी अपनी पूरी शक्ति से विकसित हो पाएगा जब पूर्वी भारत नॉर्थ ईस्ट का तेज गति से विकास होगा। ये विकास संसाधनों का भी है और संस्कृति के गौरव का भी है। ये विकास अलग अलग क्षेत्रों को जोड़ने का भी है और जन जन को भी जोड़ने का है। भाइयों और बहनों, सबका साथ सबका विकास इस मंत्र पर चलते हुए बीते 55 महीनों में अरुणाचल और उत्तर पूर्व के विकास के लिए ना तो कभी फंड की कमी आने दी गई और न ही इच्छा शक्ति की कमी आई है।
And India has asserted on Saturday that Arunachal Pradesh is an integral and inalienable part of the country. The assertion from the Ministry of External Affairs came after China opposed Prime Minister's visit to the border state of Arunachal Pradesh. In a statement, the MEA said that India has conveyed its consistent position on the issue to China on several occasions. And after wrapping up his Itanagar schedule, Prime Minister Narendra Modi arrived in Guwahati. Addressing a public rally, he assured the people of Assam and the Northeast that the citizenship bill will in no way cause harm to their interests. Prime Minister asserted that his government is committed to protecting the language, culture, resources, hopes and aspirations of the people of Assam and the Northeast. He also said that the BJP is committed towards implementing the Assam Accord. Prime Minister also launched a scathing attack on the opposition parties and said that they are spreading misinformation regarding the citizenship bill.
नागरिकता संशोधन का विषय सिर्फ असम या नॉर्थ ईस्ट से जुड़ा नहीं है। नॉर्थ ईस्ट के लोगों से ये भरोसा देता हूं, इससे असम और उत्तर पूर्व की कोई क्षति नहीं होने दूंगा। आवश्यक जांच पड़ताल के बाद राज्य सरकार की सिफारिश के बाद ही किसी को नागरिकता प्रदान करने का निर्णय लिया जा सकता है। गरीबों को लूटने वालों, देश की सुरक्षा से खिलवाड़ करने वालों के साथ इतनी सख्ती से निपटा जा रहा, जो घोटाले करके देश से भाग जाते थे उनको वापस लाया जा रहा है, भारत के कानून के हवाले किया जा रहा है। ये पूरा देश देख रहा है कि चौकीदार की चौकसी से कैसे भ्रष्टाचारी बौखलाए हुए हैं और सुबह शाम रोज नई गाली, मोदी को रोज नई गाली यही देते रहते हैं। असम को कैसे आगे बढ़ाएंगे, नॉर्थ ईस्ट के लिए क्या करेंगे, देश के लिए क्या योजनाएं हैं, इस पर वो चुप है, नहीं बोलते हैं।
And prior to the rally, the Prime Minister laid the foundation stone of the All India Institute of Medical Sciences to be set up at Changsari. He also laid the foundation of the 6-lane bridge over Brahmaputra River connecting Guwahati and North Guwahati. The Prime Minister laid the foundation stone of NRL biorefinery at Numaligarh and a 729 kilometers gas pipeline from Barauni to Guwahati that will pass through Bihar, West Bengal, Sikkim and Assam. Prime Minister Narendra Modi also laid the foundation stone of Northeast gas grid in Assam's capital, Guwahati. And on the final leg of his visit to the northeastern states, Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated several developmental projects in Tripura's capital, Agartala. Prime Minister Narendra Modi dedicated to the nation the Gargi-Belonia railway line in Swami Vivekanand Stadium. This railway route will prove as the gateway to South and Southeast Asia for Tripura. Prime Minister also inaugurated the new campus of Tripura Institute of Technology in Narsingarh. Prime Minister Modi also unveiled the statue of Maharaja Bir Bikram Kishore Manikya Bahadur in Agartala. Maharaja Bir Bikram Kishore Manikya Bahadur is considered to be the architect of modern Tripura and Agartala city. Chief Minister Biplav Kumar Dev was also present on the occasion. Later, Prime Minister, while addressing a rally, said that during the 11-month rule of the BJP government in Tripura, people have understood the meaning of development and independence. He held the previous governments of the state responsible for the backwardness of Tripura. He also underlined that his government is taking care of the development of the northeast region. Prime Minister also said that his government has taken a step forward to fulfill the long-pending demand of strengthening the Autonomous Council. With the amendment in the law, they not only wish to make the council self-dependent, but also increase the number of officers in the council. The government policies in Tripura and other parts of the country are aimed to bring about betterment in the lives of poor. He stressed on the need for a strong government for the development of the country.
बीते 4.5 वर्ष से त्रिपुरा के लिए पर्याप्त फंड जारी किया गया, लेकिन पहले की सरकार के रवैये के चलते यहां काम नहीं हो पाया। बीते महीनों के दौरान यहां की सरकार ने टेक्नोलॉजी के माध्यम से आपके जीवन को आसान बनाने का लगातार प्रयास किया। गरीबों का राशन हो, जमीन का मामला हो या कोई दूसरी सेवाएं, बाकी देश की तरह इंटरनेट से जनता को सुविधाएं देने का काम तेज गति से चल रहा है.
And getting you some more news, Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu says development and welfare must go together to achieve a broad-based economic growth that ensures balanced development across all regions and sectors. Addressing the International Conference for Development Discourse in Hyderabad today, he said one must be sensitive to the needs of the poorest of the poor, asserting that inclusive economic growth must be central to our development model. He said that making people living in rural areas an integral part in developmental process should be the target behind policy making. The Vice President said that removing inequalities in opportunities should be the first step to create an environment of equal opportunities.
The theme of the conference is quite apt, as there is a need for wider debate on the concepts of development and promote interactive discourse on the vital issue. The concept of development is associated with many words like GDP, consumption, human development, income levels, poverty reduction, social development, free markets, and westernization. Development is the new identity of any nation in 21st century. While it is for experts and the development economists to decide and define what constitutes real development, I am, on my part, feel that any development should be people-centric and nature-centric. Making agriculture viable, improving farm income, bridging the urban-rural divide, eradicating poverty, tackling climate change, harnessing technology, empowering women, and creating jobs are all crucial to sustain this growth momentum. As we are all aware, gross domestic product, GDP, is a monetary measure of the market value of all the final goods and services. There are arguments that say that the GDP can only be a rough indicator of economic growth, but not a real measure of the overall development, as it does not include several factors such as standard of living, environmental quality, levels of health and education among the people. My dear friends, the ultimate goal of development has evolved from struggle for existence to Bahujana Hitaya, Bahujana Sukhaya, welfare and happiness of majority, and finally achieving Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina, let all be happy.
And with that, we'll slip into a very quick break. More news and updates on the other side. Stay with us.
Delhi for centuries has nurtured many kingdoms and rulers. These kingdoms have left us several significant monuments with an incredible history to tell. Among these monuments is one which is in the midst of posh bungalows in Hauz Khas area, the Chor Minar. Built under the rule of Alauddin Khilji, telling a statement of his rule, is believed to have stood out as a deterrent for thieves and thugs who attempted to venture in his kingdom. Built in 13th century, the pillar is made of rubble masonry and stands at the center of a platform. Each of the four sides of the platform has three arched recesses with a doorway on one side leading to a spiral staircase. The pillar, also believed to be known as the Tower of Thieves, was used to display the severed heads of the thieves and thugs through its 225 holes.
Tales that inspire. Stories of social change. A salute to diversity. Promoting public discourse. Events that motivate. Inspiring the innovative spirit. Watch Rajya Sabha television documentaries.
Bhul-Bhulaiya, a labyrinth of hundreds of narrow stairway passages, is a significant and historical component of what you popularly know as Bara Imambara. Some of these narrow stairways have dead ends, some end at precipitous drops, while others lead to entrance or exit points. Historically, Bhul-Bhulaiya was constructed to confuse the enemy intruder, and the narrow lanes of the labyrinth can make anyone feel lost. The structure contains various strategically built hollows in the corridors.
Welcome back. You are watching News Tonight. The CBI questioned Kolkata Police Commissioner Rajiv Kumar on Saturday. He was interrogated at a highly secured CBI office in Shillong, where 3 senior CBI officials from Delhi reached on Friday. The Kolkata police chief was accompanied by his counsel, Biswajit Dev, and senior IPS officers Javed Shamim and Murlidhar Sharma. News reports suggest Rajiv Kumar has been called for further questioning on Sunday. On Tuesday, the Supreme Court had directed Rajiv Kumar to appear before the CBI and cooperate in the investigation of the cases arising out of Sharda Chit Fund scam. The court made it clear that he won't be arrested by the investigating agency. Rajiv Kumar is being probed by the CBI for allegedly tampering with the electronic evidence and doctoring documents while leading the SIT probe into Sharda Chit Fund scam. And some more developments. Robert Vadra on Saturday appeared before the Enforcement Directorate for the 3rd consecutive day in connection with a probe into the allegations of money laundering in purchase of assets abroad. ED officials said that the investigating officer of the case required Vadra to answer more questions in connection with the case and hence was asked to depose on Saturday after his 2 sessions of questioning on February 6th and 7th. Vadra has shared documents with the investigating officer of the case and has assured some more will be provided as and when he gets them. The Enforcement Directorate case against Vadra relates to allegations of money laundering in the purchase of a London-based property worth 1.9 billion British pounds, which is allegedly owned by him. The agency has told a Delhi court that it has received information about various new properties in London which belong to Vadra. Vadra, however, has denied the allegations of possessing illegal foreign assets and termed them a political witch hunt against him. And Congress President Rahul Gandhi met the party's state chiefs and leaders in the national capital on Saturday. The meeting was called to discuss and firm up election strategy in each state ahead of the Lok Sabha polls. According to news reports, the Congress president asked party workers to focus on state-oriented issues and suggest them to the Congress Manifesto Committee. He also told state party leaders to highlight the NDA government's anti-people policies.
2019 का जो लोकसभा चुनाव है वह चुनाव कांग्रेस का चुनाव है और कांग्रेस को वो चुनाव हर हाल में जीतना है। यही संकल्प तय करने के लिए आज की बैठक आयोजित की गई थी।
आज जो बड़े विस्तार से जो डिस्कशन हुआ वो यही हुआ कि आने वाले समय के अंदर किस तरह से लोगों को राहत देनी है, चाहे हमारा किसान वर्ग हो, हमारी महिलाएं हों, हमारे नौजवान बच्चे जो बेरोजगार हों, और ये सारी चीजों के ऊपर जो है सारा का सारा डिस्कशन हुआ कि किस तरह से इसको आगे लेकर जाना है।
And more political news, BJP President Amit Shah addressed the party's Shakti Kendra's chiefs in Pune in Maharashtra, giving a clarion call to the party workers to win 45 out of 48 Lok Sabha seats in the state. Amit Shah said winning less than 45 seats would not be deemed a victory. Listing out the works done by the Narendra Modi-led government, Amit Shah said that it is time to relegate dynastic politics to history. He reiterated that the BJP believes in politics of development, while the other do politics of appeasement for vote bank. Amit Shah also told the party workers to ensure that lotus blooms in Baramati, the stronghold of NCP Supremo Sharad Pawar.
मैं आपको कहता हूं, उत्तर प्रदेश में जिसको इकट्ठा होना हो जाए, भारतीय जनता पार्टी वहां 51% की लड़ाई लड़ने के लिए तैयार खड़ी है मित्रों। और उत्तर प्रदेश के अंदर 73 की 74 सीटें होने वाली है, 73 की 72 नहीं होगी, आप मेरे पर भरोसा करें। मोदी जी का विकास का स्वमेघ चला है, उसमें उत्तर प्रदेश में तो जीतेंगे ही, मगर बंगाल और ओडिशा के अंदर भी कमल ध्वज इस बार है।
And now the latest from Jammu and Kashmir, where the body of a policeman who was missing following an avalanche near Jawahar Tunnel in Kulgam district 2 days ago was found on Saturday, now taking the death toll in the incident to 8. The Jammu and Kashmir government has announced ex gratia of 5 lakh rupees each to the kin of the 13 persons who lost their lives in the recent incidents of avalanche and shooting stones. Governor Satyapal Malik expressed his condolences to the families of the deceased. He lauded the efforts of the rescue teams and local volunteers for completing search and rescue operations despite extreme weather conditions. An avalanche hit a police post in the north portal of Jawahar Tunnel in Kulgam district on Thursday evening. While 10 cops were able to rush to safety, 10 others were trapped. Bodies of 5 policemen and 2 prisoners were retrieved by the search and rescue team on Friday. While 2 cops were rescued, another was missing. Heavy snowfall across Kashmir on Wednesday and Thursday has triggered avalanches and snow slides at many places in the hilly areas of the valley. And now the latest from Rajasthan, where the members of the Gujjar community continue to block railway tracks on the second day of their agitation today. Gujjar leader Kirori Singh Bansla started a dharna yesterday along with his supporters on the railway tracks in Rajasthan's Savai Madhopur district, demanding reservation for 5 communities including Gujjars. Agitating Gujjars sat on railway tracks at Marlana Dungar near Savai Madhopur, leading to the cancellation of 15 trains and the rerouting of 21. The blocked railway line in the West Central Railway connects Delhi to Mumbai. The Delhi-Jaipur-Agra line, however, remains clear. Earlier on Friday, Rajasthan Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot appealed to the people to maintain peace. He said that the government was ready to hold talks. And let's take a look at other national news and nationwide. The Himachal Pradesh government presented the state budget for the fiscal year 2019 and 20 in the assembly on Saturday. State Chief Minister Jairam Thakur said that his government will soon implement 10% quota for economically weaker sections of general category. He said that his government will also reduce power tariff from 75 paise per unit to 50 paise per unit for irrigation. In view of rising cases of swine flu and deaths due to the disease in Gujarat and Punjab, the Union Health Ministry has sent 2 teams to assess the situation and assist the states. 54 deaths and 1,187 cases were reported in Gujarat till February 7th, while 30 deaths and 301 cases were reported from Punjab. The states have also been advised to involve district collectors in enhancing public awareness and outbreak response. The death toll due to swine flu in the country has soared to 226, while the number of those affected with the H1N1 virus crossed 6,000 mark. The death toll in the Hoot tragedy has risen to 70 after the consumption of spurious alcohol by the victims in Saharanpur and Haridwar in Uttar Pradesh and Uttarakhand respectively. Both states have suspended administrative and police officials for alleged negligence and ordered probe in the matter. Both state governments have announced ex gratia compensation of 2 lakh rupees each for the families of those killed. And that's all we have for you in this edition of News Tonight. Thank you for watching. Namaskar.